Oh, I just think it's fun. You know, everyone's having a good time. You never really know what's coming up next.
The station is like no other place, and we love Carrboro, so we're happy to be here.
Contorting herself while she was doing some like very free-spirited commentary about this world and the life that society dictates we live.
You know, Carrboro is like a music mecca, and there are all kinds of musicians around, and a lot of them end up here.
The community that is here and the support that's here, like the fact that the guy that is the host is it's so important to him that everyone in the room is participating and like supporting people on stage is definitely different. I've never seen that anywhere else at any other open mic.
Alright, this is a song called Christine, based on the Stephen King novel. It's the most bitchiest car of all time. Kills your enemies, fixes itself. It's badass. Started about 2 years ago. They were already in a band called the Cool Voices, which Evan was a member of. The drummer lived in the co-op where I live, and I came down to heckle him one night, and they were all like, well, why don't you look at your bass line? And I was like, okay. And then so we started jamming, and then played out for a while.
This is one we didn't know Michelle played bass at all, and she came down and played the Moonlight Sonata by herself, like 3-part harmony. I was like,
this is my favorite version of Carrboro from Carrboro, North Carolina. This open mic, I've never seen anything like this because I grew up in St. Louis for 39 years and that place sucks. And they have open mics there, but it's usually just some asshole that's bogarting it and just doing what they want to do. But Jim has really done a wonderful job of creating this atmosphere. And everybody of all skill levels and different genres gets to come up and express themselves, and everybody supports it. And so it's a really beautiful thing.
At the top of this list that you're going to sign, it says, sign up at 8:30, showtime at 9. Final order and length of appearance is decided by the host. That's me. And please print clearly. It says a loser's spot, but that's never happened. But I could use it as an excuse. And please don't make yourself the example. Bring out your finest penmanship. Or your girlfriend. Something. Everybody gets something like 15 minutes. It depends on how quickly the show's moving, how long the changeovers take. In a perfect world, there's room for 16 slots. I take 2 as a ghost, and 1 is Danny Mason's Midnight Hour. Everybody be real kind to each other, and since Tyler is way underage, let's make sure he gets that first slot. It's dropped. It's open mic here at the station. I'm glad you came, people. All right, boys and girls, as always here at the station, everybody gets a little bit of love. So let's all put our hands together for our young hero, Mr. Tyler Thigpen. Let's give him some love. Come on, Tyler.
Go, Tim. Do your thing.
I'm Tim, and this is Justin, and we're in Gentle Robot. And this is the first time we've played the station. This is the first time I've been to the station.
I love this station. I come here a lot, but this is the first time I've legitimately worked hard towards a final product, and I'm excited to share it with the world.
Yeah, but I did all the work.
Yeah, he writes all the songs, and I play cool guitar licks.
He plays whatever he wants when I'm singing.
Yeah, he's a really pretty person, and he sings pretty. Within 5 minutes of being here, Tim told me that this is legitimately cool. Not just cool, like legitimately cool.
It's just because they were playing that band I like from like 20 years ago.
So that's how it goes.
Is there anything else that we should say?
It's better to be out here, to stay inside, never try. It's better to get lost in your dreams than get lost in someone else's life. Even the fate of love is better than nothing at all. 'Cause even if you have to say goodnight, tomorrow or tonight.
It's open mic here at the station in lovely downtown Carrboro. We drink, we play, we applaud. Did I mention drink? This is the Pinkerton Raid. Give them some love! Go get them!
I'm Jesse James DeCanto, and my band is the Pinkerton Raid. We're from Durham.
My name is Katie DeCanto. I'm part of the Pinkerton Raid, and we're here at the station open mic to play some songs. We've been recording for a while. We haven't played out in a while, and we're starting to play out again, so we came here to kind of break the live show ice.
This is our first time playing the station open mic. Yep. The station is great because a lot of musicians just hang out here anyway, whether it's an open mic or whatever's going on.
I've played at a lot of open mics, like in Raleigh and in Durham. Well, not really. I was in Carrboro, Chapel Hill, and in Durham. And this one is by far the most interesting and has the best acts. You never really know what you're going to get when you go to an open mic. It could be something really weird.
I
is all gold.
Right over here. Oh.
Dude, you know what? I fucked up, man. I was over here from Bada, and I just had a bunch of Budweiser, because one of my friends had a Budweiser can in my hand. I walked in, and the boy just fucking freaked the fuck out of me. Dude, I apologize. Tell him it's to do with the glasses. Can you go up to him? I'm going to leave, disrespect him, but I wasn't disrespecting the place. I was just not thinking. I'm sorry. Dude, I got to leave, though. My boy's band is playing. I know. That's why I'm respecting it and leaving, but explain, I wasn't trying to be a prick.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, no worries, man. See you next week. Right?
Okay, so...
Well, he was all bummed out, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, Danny was wanting to do open mic, and he wanted to do that, you know, I think he wanted a little bit more of a jam of it, but you remember those days. Jim jumped in on it. It was fun, you know, remember? Because Danny would play the drums, and then we'd just jump up and we'd do bass like that. Bass and drums ambush. But then, if you recall as well, Jim would be on the mic. That was right when I first got back into town. So I'd just been touring so much, I just wanted to come back and play music in town. And y'all were lighting me up when I first met you, remember? Anyway, we did that route for about, what, I don't know, 3-4 months. I've got to come up at least every third or fourth week and hang out, either play or give Jim a night off. Now Chris is involved, so what's to go wrong, right?
You have to remember that here in Carrboro, we don't like what people tell us to. We tell people what to like. We're the ones who decide what's cool and what's not. It's a heavy burden. But I think we can handle it.
Enough time to cry out all of the tears that I left you with and over a year. You will learn not to miss the air outside is cold, but your breath near mine. Numb. Put your hand in my eye. I walk alone. My thoughts drifted to you. I walk alone. What a beautiful view.
My name's Rob Demaro. I've been playing around here for a long time. Right now I'm playing about 3 or 4 bands. This place over the past 2 years has become my local watering hole. I come here and it's pretty much like fucking Cheers out here. And yeah, I love it. This place is in the heart of Carrboro. It doesn't get any better than that. I had a friend of mine from the West Coast come in. He compared this bar to a place he'd been out in like Seattle. You know, that's like opposite end of the map. My personal opinion, I think that this place is kind of like the early days of the Greenwich Village, except minus the poets. Right now, we incorporated a painter at the front of the stage. His name is Ishti. He hangs out, he paints, when the band's rocking away or, you know, doing that, all that jazz. It's just a fun place to come to. No time
around me. You'll hear the barking, little girl. Don't time to reach around me. Ain't your dog. Expected until no shirts for you. You're my master, little baby. Expected over all of me. Don't ask for me no better. Ain't your doggy, I'm just sure ain't your food.
What do you say in these sort of circumstances?
Well, you're Johnny Stacks. So
We
you should
are,
say-
okay.
Well, you should say it because
Yeah.
you're Johnny Stacks. So you should say who we are.
Hi, I'm Johnny Stacks, and these are the Dirty Boys.
This here is Fast Freddy Fantastic.
And this here is Crack Daddy Slim. We love the station because they helped us to achieve our potential and be what we are today.
Really, they were the ones who encouraged us to write our own music, specifically Stu Cole, who had a conversation with Mr. Johnny Stacks on the porch of the station and told him after one of our open mic sets where we had been playing only cover songs up until that point.
He said, what you need to do is play some goddamn original music. And if you play some original music, it's just like, you know, you're making love to this girl and you stick it up her ass and she doesn't even notice because she's so into it. You're sitting there playing these cover songs the entire time and then whoop! And I think that's exactly what he said.
Writing your own music is the equivalent of anal sex.
Thank you guys so much for Johnny Stacks and the Dirty Boys. That is Johnny Stacks and the Dirty Boys. We give you a round of applause and let them know how much you appreciate them coming to Playboys tonight at Open Mic Night on Monday night here at the station.
Two hours wearing two belts, silver shoes,
No matter what, Dave and Danny will ride.
and we're not tooting like that.
It's the midnight hour, boys and girls, and you know what that means. It's time for Midnight Danny Mason to come and bring us whatever he wants to bring us, whatever he thinks is the right thing. He's our co-host, boys and girls, and he's always got something for you. We'll go as long as we can, as hard as we can, until the law makes us stop. It's Monday night, Open Mic Night here at the station in lovely downtown Carrboro.
you know, got enough time to tell you about the history of the trio, the making of the open mic for me. You know, the open mic started back when Scott came up to me and asked me to take it over. And I said, you know, Scott is bigger than me, so I brought in Stu Cole, and Stu Cole and I brought in Jim, and then Jim brought us in, so we all brought each other, but the three of us walked in there and made it what it is today. I knew it would take, you know, three special people, and it started out me, Jim, and Stu. And as you can see what it ended up at today, and it's yet to stop growing. The music scene is getting stronger, and I'm happy with it, and I'm very thankful that the station staff allows us to do it there, and well, actually the station staff asked us to do it there, but to let it continue. You know, we do a lot. We do more than we get credit for, but Chris got brought in by Jim Smith after Stu left, and occasionally Stu come back and help me, so between the four of us, you know, it's always a solid foundation of the original members there. Came along because no one had called me on my phone.
For instance, like Johnny Stacks and the Dirty Boys is a born band of the jam, and a couple other bands, the Collectors that started at the station. Well, going through their second generation of musicians. Wish them luck. So I'm looking forward to see who else come out. The best thing to say, you know, you really have to come out and seek for what you're looking for in music and find it at the station on Monday nights. The new, the raw, the polished, and the unheard. It all play one song to make you smile. Danny Mason, peace out.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath. Can I get a fucking beer, please? Why don't you get a fucking beer, please? Anybody, what the fuck is up? Say something to me. Come on.
How's it going, guys? We're helping our hometown. You don't have to tell them who you are, you know why? Because I'm going to tell them who you fucking are. Go Tar Heels. You know what? You know why I want to tell them? Because they need to fucking know. Yes, boys and girls, I want some love Carrboro style for a hometown from Sanford, North Carolina.
name is Jason Mashburn.
My name is Bryce Eldrith.
We are Hell for a Hometown. We're from Sanford, North Carolina.
We play punk music. We started out maybe about, I'd say about six, seven months ago. Me playing the drums, I played for probably about 3 years.
I've been playing about 8 years.
How we got together, how we met and everything. We used to go to high school together, not really associated with each other. One night I threw an awesome-ass epic party at my house. He came down, didn't even know each other played music or anything like that. And he was like, look, man, I got my guitar in my car. And I was like, my drum set's right here. Had an amp and everything. Started playing, just went from there. It was just like smooth sailing from there.
Last Monday, I took a girl on a date to Elmo's. Haven't been there in 5 years. Just thought of it randomly in my head. Start walking around, checking out the Carrboro downtown scene. I hear some music playing over here, so we walked across the street, figured out it was open mic night every Monday. So I talked to the bartender. He said sign-ups at 8:30, 15-minute sets, about 15 bands. I said I'll be back next week, and here we are.
A legitimate, unrehearsed sexual pull from a woman in Texaco.
Ladies first. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So about a year and a half ago, I started coming out here and playing music, playing with Stu, and then I found some people to play with, and I started playing with my band here at the open mic, and we got started playing shows here, and then yeah, I just really liked that. I really liked the crowd. I really liked the people, so I stuck around. And one night I was hanging out with Stu, and he needed to take a break, and he looked at me and he said, "Do this?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd love to do this. Sure, why not? Make sure all the equipment's set up, everything's in its right place. Everything's clean and neat. Channels are all right. Fill in for bass. Fill out the sound. Just make sure the sets sound good. Pick up the slack." I've seen a lot of acts come and go. I've seen a lot of regulars fizzle out. Boom City's come through a lot lately. And people go away. It's a college town, so you get to see old friends, you get to make new friends. It's a very nice town for that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. It's open mic, a band's on stage, and a motherfucker is painting to the band. I don't know if you noticed or not, but that shit's happening right fucking now. Welcome to Carrboro, bitches. Y'all go.
the station is really awesome on a Monday night because it's just a total rock and roll energy here. I feel like it's got the right scenery, got the right people. Bartenders are awesome. You know, everyone's real nice, but everyone's kind of like got a certain like way of thinking, like a certain attitude, which I kind of like. Walk with the swing in their shoulder. It's not like the rest of Carrboro. Dig it.
When you get up on stage before your set, open mic, your regular set, paid gig, Wembley fucking arena, doesn't matter. You step up, you strap on your instrument, you make sure it works, and then you shut the fuck up. And you don't shut the fuck up. And you do not take a drum solo. Do not practice your lead passes, your Mixolydian scales. Nobody gives a fuck. Don't do it. So it took a lot of us to put this place together. It was me and several of my friends and some silent investors who have worked with us in the past on other places. This is the one that's near and dear to our hearts. Southern Rail, the entire thing, of which the station is a part. It's a unique animal. If you were going to make a place to be a restaurant and a bar, you certainly would not create this. But since it already existed, we banged our heads together and figured out a way to make it work. And as a result, it is no TGI Fridays. It has a very particular personality, a very particular place in the heart of the community, and a particular place in my heart as well. I mean, it's important to me, a big part of my life these days. I don't know, there's an energy in the room that's not from any one person. People have to decide together as a group, okay, this is going to be cool. We've agreed that it's okay to like this. Was a musician my entire adult life, still play some. Country and went to dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds of these things, and just a couple of them stood out, and they stood out because they didn't play favorites. Everybody got a shot, and the people who were in the room were supportive and positive, and so that's what we try to cultivate here. It's more fun for us, and it's more fun for everybody else.
by and large, is it important? No. But is it important on Monday? Yeah, it's a big deal on Monday. Carrboro itself is a very, obviously it's a very liberal, veteran community for a college town, educated, somewhat affluent. There are a lot of reasons that these sorts of dynamics occur. I've experienced them before, a number of times, but this stands apart from even those other examples. As far as artistic endeavor goes, it's considered normal. I am the person I am when the people at the bank and the police station take me seriously. Now, I'm not frowned upon because I'm 46 and I run a bar. It's not seen as silly. And we are lousy with talent. I mean, you cannot swing a dead cat without hitting somebody else who's swinging a dead cat. I don't care what you're into, there's somebody else here doing it. What happens here at the station is more of an emergent property of this kind of a system. This kind of community is bound to birth something like this. As for the station itself, why here? Well, we have the parking. It's a cool room. It was designed and built by people who have been in a lot of rooms, some that they liked, some they didn't. Me being one of them. Shoot, it's got history. The station had music in it for many, many decades. Libby Cotton wrote Freight Train right on that front porch. And R.E.M. played their first gig out of town right there in that room. And just, so much stuff has gone on here. And I don't know if that gets into the wood, if it gets into the walls. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. My idea for the future is to have it continue to be as entertaining as it is now, as exciting, as well attended, and as full of fresh, new, genuine talent, and old dudes who haven't done it in years and are scared to death, and little kids who are just now tasting it. All that new. All that's what makes it work. It's all that. I mean, the people who come here and play, they are genuinely nervous. And you can just see it on them. And then over the course of weeks and months, they become confident and self-possessed, and then they do something else besides play open mic. They still come. You still see them in the audience coming to watch other people do it. But it's not so much about moving open mic. It's about what moves through it. It's a channel for something.
I'm nervous because there are people here. Usually when I play a show, there's nobody there.
Like Jim said, if you're out drinking on Monday night, you're sticking it to the fucking man.
And just lay back. And once again, going back to the multiple bar thing, if you get bored at one bar, you just go to the next one. If you get bored at that bar, you go to the next one. And soon to be, if you get bored at that bar, you go down to that one. Like, it makes sense. You don't have to walk up and down a damn street. You stay on the same property. And that's how it should be. That's what makes time travel possible. To quote Doc Brown.
Well, I mean, the station Monday nights open mic. This is the only bar that's packed on a Monday night, and it's packed with all ages, all genres, and all supporting each other. Like, everyone gets their rock star moment, and that's just really important. We all get to be. I know they say it about others, like towns and stuff, like keep it weird. Like Carrboro is pretty freaking weird, and like if you go into the station on Monday night, you'll see that. There's weirdos everywhere, and we have a good freaking time.
Anyone who's got courage to stand in front of a room full of their peers and demand their attention and expect simultaneous approval from all of them, that's a person that's got something on the regular person walking around your day-to-day life. This is a unique individual. Now, how do you have a room full of unique individuals? How are they unique? Well, because for that 15 minutes that they're on that stage and have everyone's attention, right there at that moment, they are the Monday Night Rock God.
Look at the camera. Yeah, well, you can talk to Cameron, actually. It looks fine if you talk to him. Yeah.
Okay, so,
Alright, so Johnny Stacks is my legitimate children. And I have no problem with coming standing to see that everything they need to perform at my expectation of my sons and true rock and roll to exist.
We had just been happy playing Chuck Berry and Little Richard songs, and you had to fucking make us be a real band, fucking cocksucker.
It's theater. It is an illusion.
Fuck it,
I feel really like in the spotlight. I don't feel really casual right now.
We're filming. Where's everybody? That's a good excuse. We're filming.
Yeah, totally.
Well, at least we're in the blooper reel now.
Sitting in a seat.